Hey everybody, just a reminder, if you enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I am sharing with you right this second the memory planner I have been using for the first 6 months of the year, but I'm changing it up. That's right. This is a Heidi Swapp weekly storyline chapters insert, and I'm giving it a go. That's right. Here's the deal. I decided I wanted to try it. I love all things bound planners, and I also thought, hey, why not? If I don't like it, I can either replan, like redo it, or I could just cut these pages out, put them in my other memory planner, and then get right back into it. Nothing lost whatsoever. So that's what I've decided to do. I am using the Cocoa Daisy Wayfarer stickers to decorate this week, and I'm just adding the dates right through here as you can see. I have printed my photos on my Canon selfie printer. I use the Pick Frame app to create the collages. There are 4 to 1 4x6, or roughly 4x6, because these are digital prints, and so they're not exact. And the photos end up being approximately 1.5 by 2, give or take a quarter of a something here or there. Anyway, so I am just getting these all ready. There is a lot of blue in my photos this week, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not mad about. I'm going to arrange them on the page. And because this is a brand new format, I'm taking a little bit more time to think about how I feel like this might look good throughout the week. And so just taking my time, because in the past I have worked in a vertical planner for many years, since 2014 I think, and so this is second nature for me to do it in a vertical planner. But in a horizontal planner, total game changer, and I love it because I love changing things up. Now I'm trying to be mindful about where I'll put writing, where I'll put embellishments, and now I'm satisfied with the results, so I'm going to adhere them down using my Scotch ATG gun. I haven't talked about this tool in quite some time, and I'll explain to you, for those of you who are newish, why I use this particular adhesive. There is a learning curve to refilling it. It's true. It is big and bulky. That is also true. However, the upsides are many. There is a ton of adhesive on each roll. It lasts a long time. It's very cost effective, and it's also very, very sticky. So especially when you're not using page protectors, it's a total winner. All right, so now I'm going to add my first cluster. In the last few weeks in my projects, I have been getting away from using the visual triangle exclusively. I've been branching out, trying a handful of new things. But for this week, I wanted to make sure that I stuck to something that I was very, very familiar with in order to not have to worry about that part. I'm already worrying about the overall design of the layout thanks to the horizontal nature of the pages. So having the 3 clusters felt like a no-brainer. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm doing the same thing that I always do, a background, an anchor, and an accent. And I'm using several washi strips as well because I feel like they help elongate the design and pull your eye across the page, which is wonderful because that's the way that the horizontal layout works. Now I'm adding my background up at the top, and I allowed it to hang over the edge just ever so slightly. So I'm trimming that little bit of excess off right there. And now I'm going to reach into my classic stickers to find a smaller box, but I still want one that is incredibly neutral. I'm not trying to hit on any of the beachy or ocean themed stickers in this particular layout because there are no beach or ocean themed photos. There are plenty of pool ones, however, and so it works great with this blue heavy week. Now, I have used alphabet stickers many, many times in my videos over the years, and one of the things I want to remind you about alphabet stickers is that they're gorgeous. They look fantastic. They also can fill a role for journaling. They can fill a role for function, like say you could just write any number of things with alphabet stickers for function. I like to use them because they are both for me. So I love the way that these look at the end of the week. And I'm curious if you like the way that they look too. These are my particular favorites. I love this font, and I also love that it has a thin black outline around the outside, creating a little bit of contrast and a little bit more interest as well. I just think it turns out really super cool. All right, so now we're going to start adding the plans. I'm going to stick to writing directly on the page this particular week. I'm using my Zig Clean Color dot markers for the bullet points, and I bought this package of markers. I think that there are 8 or 12 in the package. I bought them in January of 2021, and I have used them pretty much every single week since then. It was well worth every penny. I think that it is a beautiful and amazing way to add bullet points without having to use stickers. You can get it exactly where you want it, and you can do a variety of size dots with these markers. Sometimes I wish I had more colors, and I could certainly order more markers or more packages of markers or whatever, but I really try to just make it work with these colors. It's not that important to me to have an identical match for each week. It might be for you, but I find that the blues and the purples and green and pink, and then there's some neutrals as well, really just it works out fine for me. Now, I am trying to figure out in this layout how I will include journaling. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. I want it to be really cute and all of that, but this is just my first attempt at figuring this out. And I actually had a lot of pictures this week. So, I mean, not more than other weeks or anything like that, but I use a lot of photos each week. So, I'm going to let that slide that I'm not adding too much journaling since I am working in a brand new layout. Now, I will use one sticker this week for plans, and I'm going to be placing it down there on Thursday below the Wednesday list of activities. Now, because I want to alternate where I'm writing these things so they don't flow in from one into the next, I had this extra activity, and the best place for it was where I placed the sticker. But if I just wrote directly on the page, the plans would sort of blend together from Wednesday to Thursday. So I decided that the little box sticker was going to be perfect. And then when you add the alphabet stickers that spell pool, that just all comes together really beautifully. Like it ends up looking really nice that way. So I'm super happy that I went with that one sticker despite not using any others. The thing I really like about these Cocoa Daisy sticker kits is that there are enough stickers for several weeks, and they are always really beautiful, and they hit a really nice seasonal effect. So maybe you're not going to the ocean, for example, or going to a Great Lake in Michigan, but the overall theme is a fun and beautiful and summery one. And so I just think that's a really fun way to decorate. I mean, I don't often see flamingos, but I'll decorate with flamingos. So I find that it all just works together so beautifully. And you can get, like I said, several weeks out of one kit, and they're just such high quality and they're so pretty. Now, I am going to add a tiny bit of stamping this week. I am using this scripty summer word. I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to put it. I kind of thought about putting it vertically over in the crease on Wednesday, and then I decided instead I was going to put it near that cluster right there in the center. I thought it looked very pretty there, and then it also looked like it went together with that cluster, and it turned out very, very cool. Now I'm also going to stamp a few word stamps over there as well. I'm using this Distress Oxide. It's called Tumbled Glass. I think it's just such a pretty light blue color, and it works wonderfully with this kit. I never worry too much about matching. I feel like things just need to coordinate and go together well. And so I never really even paid attention if this ink color matches per se. It probably doesn't, but I think it definitely coordinates for sure. Now I'm going to create a big cluster up here, and I'm going to tell you right now it's weird what I'm doing. I am inking it up and I'm going to stamp it, and I'm hoping for not perfection. I want to create a cluster. I want it to be cute, but I also want to have a little bit of fun with it, like think a little bit. So I figured one of the easiest ways to do that was having some stamping imperfection. And then that way I would be forced to deal with that and like how to work around that, and it would just give me a little bit more creativity. I know that it's very, very like, huh, that's kind of weird. It totally is. And that was what I liked about it. So you'll see I added the stickers over one of the imperfections and then the number 06 on top of the other. So now you can't even see the imperfections, and I can go from there. I can add more fun. In the end, I love the way it turned out. It's super, super cute and worked perfectly in that spot. And I really enjoyed it. I felt more creative, and it was just a fun way to play. So I'm using 3 different colors. I am using Blueprint Sketch along with the tumbled glass. And then I also pulled out Broken China as well. And I just really love the way they all went together. Now I'm just going to add some more word stickers, and that's it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make it a great day.